I am Ferdinand Marcos, and I am the President of the Republic of the Philippines. I stand today on behalf of 110 million Filipinos.
Assistant Secretary Angelica Escalona, Department of Foreign Affairs spokesperson.
Magandang umaga po sa inyong lahat. President Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr. will be traveling to Busan and Gyeongju, Republic of Korea from October 30 to November 2, 2025. Upon the invitation of President Lee Jae-myung of the Republic of Korea, the President will be participating in the 32nd Apec Economic Leaders Meeting to be held in Gyeongju. Under the theme, Building a Sustainable Tomorrow, Connect, Innovate, Prosper, the meeting will gather leaders and representatives from Apec's 21 member economies. The President's participation is centered on advancing the Philippines' economic interests, forging deeper ties with APEC members, and reaffirming our commitment to APEC's vision of a more open, prosperous, and dynamic Asia-Pacific in a rapidly transforming regional landscape. The two sessions of the APEC Economic Leaders Meeting are expected to yield 4 outcome documents. These include the Leaders' Declaration, as well as 3 statements on artificial intelligence, on demographic change, and on cultural and creative industries. These topics reflect the priorities set by Korea as this year's APEC host and tackle trends that impact economic growth across the region. Aside from the leaders' meeting, the President will attend the Leaders' Dialogue with the APEC Business Advisory Council, or ABAC. The President is also expected to deliver a speech at the APEC CEO Summit. This gathering brings together representatives from APEC members and top business executives to discuss key economic issues facing the region. Apart from APEC activities, the President will meet with members of the Filipino community in Busan. The President will also have meetings with various business leaders and executives. The President's visit will conclude with a wreath-laying and tree-planting ceremony at the United Nations Memorial Cemetery in Busan in honor of the 7,420 Filipino soldiers who fought during the Korean War as members of the Philippine Expeditionary Forces to Korea. Thank you. I'll be happy to answer a few questions.
First question, Ana Felicia Bajo, GMA News Online.
Morning, ma'am. Ma'am, will the President meet with U.S. President Donald Trump at the sidelines of the summit?
At the moment, there's no scheduled meeting with the U.S. leader.
How about Chinese President Xi Jinping, ma'am?
Also, no scheduled meeting.
Ma'am, pero meron po ba tayong mga wini-work out na bilateral meetings with other global leaders?
We are looking at possibly 2 bilateral meetings, but these are still being finalized.
Thank you, ma'am.
Next question. Any question from members of the media? Katrina Domingo, ABS-CBN.
Good morning, ma'am. Which business leaders is the President expected to have dialogues with?
I cannot state the names of the business leaders, the one-on-one meetings, but they are in priority sectors identified by the Philippines.
May we at least have an idea of these priority sectors?
Manufacturing, for one.
Semiconductors?
Possibly, yes.
So, will the President meet with the NVIDIA CEO, Jensen Huang?
I cannot disclose information at this point.
Last from my end, is the DTI or is the economic team working to sign several agreements on the sidelines of the APEC?
I am not sure about the DTI, but what I mentioned earlier, there will be 3 statements. The ones relating to AI, creative industries, and what was the other one? artificial intelligence.
Follow-up question po, bakit po why is there no active push or why is there no at least intention or effort to hold meetings on the sidelines with US President Donald Trump and Chinese President Xi Jinping?
I cannot answer that, but what happens in APEC is that they discuss this pressing issues. I'm sure the issues of the uncertainties brought about by the tariffs, they are discussed among the officials of APEC and also with the private sector. They will have dialogues. The leaders will have dialogues with ABAC, the private sector arm of APEC.
Eden Santos, Net 25. And then Ann Soberano, Bombo Radyo.
Ma'am, ang Pangulo po ay makikipagkita sa ating mga kababayan dun sa South Korea. May we know po kung ilan yung ating mga Filipino community doon? Ano po yung mga particular na kanilang trabaho sa South Korea?
Meron tayong more than 70,000 Filipinos in Korea.
Dami.
And more than 42,000 of them are OFWs.
Wow.
Many of our OFWs work in sectors like manufacturing, agriculture, and fishing. Some of them are professionals, some work in the entertainment sector, as well as household workers.
Ano po ang pinaka-concern ng ating ng Filipino community doon sa Korea?
Wala naman tayong major issues because Korea has very good labor laws. Generally, we're good with Korea.
Thank you po.
Next question, Ann Soberano, Bombo Radyo.
Ma'am, good morning. You mentioned, ma'am, na magde-deliver ng speech si President Marcos sa CEO meeting.
Yes.
Ano po yung inaasahan natin sa speech niya during the CEO
Pakinggan mo
meeting?
na
Thank
lang.
you.
So, dun sa CEO meeting,
Pakinggan nyo na lang yung speech niya.
the meeting actually brings together business leaders and industry decision makers and innovators from the APEC member economies. And ang expected na i-discuss ng ating Pangulo is highlighting new technologies and economic integration.
Thank you, ma'am.
Next question, Bella Calyasio, Philippine Star.
Good morning, ma'am. Ma'am, during dun sa speech ni President Marcos sa Malaysia, naging yung position niya against China. Ine-expect ba natin dito sa APEC magiging ano rin si President Marcos sa kanyang position on China? Especially nga yung ginagawa ng China sa West Philippine Sea.
Well, ito kasing APEC, this is an economic forum. So, political and security issues are not tackled.
So hindi natin ine-expect, ma'am. Even pressing issue din yung ano, yung like yung pag-harassment na nangyayari and recently merong reported na merong 2 aircraft ang Philippine Navy na bumagsak. Hindi ba ito magiging topic na i-raise ni President Marcos?
As mentioned, the APEC is an economic forum aimed at facilitating trade and investments and promoting sustainable development. So yung mga issues natin revolving around trade, investment, sustainable development.
Doon na lang, ma'am, sa AI. So anong ini-expect natin na itatakin doon ni President Marcos?
For AI, it's really about aligning this with our national AI strategy because our goal is to establish an artificial intelligent powered Philippines by 2028. Yung sinabi kanina na APEC Artificial Intelligence Initiative ng APEC, this is will help us, the Philippines, take an active part in shaping how AI is used across the region naman in ways that are innovation friendly, safe, transparent, and fair.
Question from Eden Santos again, at 25.
Okay. Ma'am, alam naman po natin ngayon kung anong kinakaharap na malaking problema ng Pilipinas na po tungkol dito sa korupsyon. Are we expecting po na ang Pangulo ay makakapag-encourage ng investment pledges mula po dito sa pagdalo niya sa APEC?
Oo
Since
naman.
meron din po siyang pakikipagpulong sa mga business leaders.
Yes, these are opportunities for us to get more investments from Korea, the Republic of Korea.
Meron na pong pahayag po ng willingness na mag-invest po dito despite the
Wala
fact
pa.
po na yun nga ay
Hindi pa naman tapos ang
sinasabing
Apec. Ito naman si
matindi po
Eden.
yung korupsyon dito sa ating bansa. At meron pang napaulat before kung ito ba ay, kung totoo ito hindi, na nag-urong ng parang loan or something ang South Korea sa Pilipinas po dahil sa kanilang pangamba sa korupsyon.
Fake news
Yung
yun.
issue na yon, yung sa alleged loan, we consider that a closed matter. The Republic of Korea has issued a clarification on this. At sinabi na rin ng Korea, they reassured us of their support for advancing development cooperation with the Philippines.
So hindi po makaka-apekto itong issue ng korupsyon
Ang kulit
para
naman
po
ni Eden.
hikayat pa ang Pangulo ng mga bagong investment
ang dami nag-invest dito,
sa
Eden.
Pilipinas.
We do not really see it because what is happening now is really an expression of our democracy, what happens in our country, and patuloy din naman ang interest in the Philippines on the economic side.
Last two question, Ivy Reyes, Billionaire.
Hi, ma'am. Good morning. Experts say that Washington's foreign policy doesn't go very well with APEC's multilateralism principle. What are we expecting from the U.S., even without President Trump's attendance, since hindi pa po confirmed?
Naku, we will have to defer to the DTI on that. But our position as a developing country, we are for multilateralism and we support the WTO.
Last question from Bella Calisio, Philippine Star.
Paryaso po. Ma'am, balikan ko lang yung question ni Eden regarding do sa corruption. Admittedly, ma'am, medyo bumababa ang confidence ng ating mga
don't think
investors. Inaasahan ba natin na sa Apec na i-assure ni President Marcos na talagang ina-address yung issue ng corruption, especially yung business confidence talaga affected dahil nga sa corruption scandal dito sa atin?
I cannot preempt what the Philippine president will say during the APEC meeting.
Hintayin nyo na lang.
Okay. That is the last question, Sec Escalona. Thank you so much.
O yun, narinig nyo yun mga kababayan. Alam nyo, ang corruption kasi, ganito yun eh. Total naman, na na-expose ni Pangulong Marcos Jr. yung corruption sa Pilipinas nung last zona niya. So I think, kampante na po yung mga business leaders around the world na mag-invest dito. Kasi mismo na ang Pangulo, ang mismo ang nag-expose. And of course, from that day, gumawa na po ang hakbang ang Pangulo para nang matigil yung korupsyon sa Pilipinas. So, ang lahat ng mga business leader sa buong mundo nakamonitor po sa atin. So, alam nyo naman, only the president ang nakagawa ng ganyan. So, ngayon, tungkol dun sa sinasabi na hindi na ba nakakaapekto ang mga business leaders, yung mga nag-investment dito, I don't think na makakaapekto sa kanya yun. Bakit, mga kababayan? If magtayo sila ng kanilang mga produkto o mag-invest sila dito, hindi makakaapekto yun. Bakit? Siyempre, like for example, mag-business sila dito, magpatayo sila ng isang kumpanya, alangan naman ang mga taga-DPWH ang magmamanage ng kumpanya nila. Siyempre hindi. Mismo yung may-ari magmamanage. So, ibig sabihin, nakamonitor sila sa kumpanya nila. Hindi nila ipagkakatiwala kahit sino yun. So, paano nyo man nasasabi na kakaapekto ang business nila? Hindi. Tatangkilikin ng mamayang Pilipino yun. Kikita yung mamayang Pilipino through manpower, kikita ang gobyerno, kikita yung kumpanya na nag-invest dito. Di ba? Pag sinabi mo kasing korupsyon, ang korupsyon, for sure, tigil na yan. Wala na yan. Ang ginagawa lang ng gobyerno ngayon is mapakulong yung mga nangungurap. Wala na kasi wala nang mangungurap ngayon. Titigil na yan sila. Wala nasakuti na so yung mga nag-invest dito, natural. Hindi nila pababayaan yung kanilang kumpanya. Babantayan nila yan. Nakamonitor sila. Every day. May supervisor, may manager. Di ba? Wala na hindi pwedeng kukurapin yung kumpanya nila kasi mismo sila ang nagbabantay yung mga banyaga. Hindi nila pababayaan yan. Alam nga naman ipagkatiwalaan nila sa DPWH. Kayo naman, di ba? Kaya, para sa akin, mahalaga po ang pagpunta ni Pangulong Marcos Jr. dyan sa South Korea. Sa Apec na yan, mga kababayan, more and business yata yan. Correct me if I'm wrong. Walang political dyan na kumbaga involved. Lahat mga business. So, ayan, pupunta ang Pangulo sa South Korea, aattend ng Apec. Kaya, importante po yan. Ay, alam nyo po, ang Pangulo, business-minded yan. Puro kapakanan lang ng mamayang Pilipino at kapakanan lang ng ekonomiya ng bansa kung paano niya ito palalaguin habang nakaupo siya ng 3 taon. Ganun kapursige. Ang Pangulo, work hard. Kahit sa ibang bansa, walang pinapalagpas na mga oras. 'Di ba? So yun mga bes. Kaya abangan po natin ilang araw na lang, no. Kaya aalis ang Pangulo papuntang Korea. Thank you guys for watching. See you again on my next upload. Bye 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 and babush. God bless Philippines.